Yo, what's up, people? Strategist 418 back at y'all with another video, and yeah, man, giving y'all another video for the week because I'm going on a vacation. I'm not gonna be able to pump out videos the way I want to for a few days, so I'm going to give the 2 videos for the week that the 2 videos for the week that I want to give out. So I made a video on Skyward Sword recently. Hope you guys watched that and enjoy that. Talk about the PC emulated version, I guess you could say. Well, not version, but just the emulated game on PC. Just detailing how well it runs and how well it plays. So I wanted to show my GOG collection off because my Steam collection video actually did really well, and surprisingly, I didn't think it was gonna get that many views. Funny enough, some of my regular videos I make barely get any views. But like anytime I do Steam or GOG stuff or anything like that, I always get a lot of views. So I'm decided to make this video talk about my GOG collection. Now, my GOG collection is a collection that I kind of hold a little bit to more of a I hold a little bit more near and dear to my heart because I love the fact that it's DRM free, and I just like GOG Galaxy a lot. As you can see, have all my launchers on here, and yeah, I use it primarily for all the launchers that I don't feel like opening, like Epic and Rockstar launcher, or even Uplay in some cases. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys my games. I have about 189 games on here, so we're gonna go through them, and any notable ones I will talk about them for a little bit and such like that. Most of my GOG collection I have not actually played at that many, so I can't really tell you about a lot of these games, but I can tell you why I bought them and my reasoning on why you should maybe consider buying some of this stuff here. So we ain't gonna do everything, but we're just gonna do a couple. So GOG is mainly the place I go to buy my indie games. I just pretty much prefer to buy just about everything on GOG. If the game doesn't come out on GOG, I just either wait for it or it's whatever. I just get it on Steam. But when it comes to GOG, I pretty much, if there's an option to buy a game on GOG, I buy it on GOG all the time nowadays, unless I get it in a free bundle pack or something for Steam from Fanatical. But so first up, we have Vampire Story. Now, Vampire Story is essentially this point-and-click adventure game. I bought it because I'm a huge fan of point-and-click adventure games. Broken Sword, Monkey Island, Still Life, Siberia, anything like that. Sam and Max and stuff like that. Like those are my types of games. Love those fucking games. So I definitely had to load my GOG collection up with a lot of those. You'll see a lot of adventure games in here. So we have the Alone in the Dark anthology, I believe. We have the Alone in the Dark anthology. Now, I bought the Alone in the Dark series because I really like Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of my favorite survival horror series of all time. It's probably my favorite survival horror series, if I'm being honest with you. And yeah, I just had to kind of get the game that it kind of stemmed from, which is Alone in the Dark. So I bought them. Hopefully I enjoy them. I really like this one though. The I think it was New Nightmare. This one's actually really cool. I played this. I didn't play any of the classic ones yet. So also got Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. So this one's like a detective visual novel. Not visual novel, excuse me. Visual novel. It's like a detective adventure game, like Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that. had to pick it up because, like I said, I love Broken Sword, and this kind of reminds me a lot of Broken Sword. So yeah, definitely had to pick that up. Got Origami. So Origami is essentially a Tenchu clone. So if you've ever played Tenchu back in the day, you know, Wrath of Heaven, Tenchu 1 and 2 on PS1, Tenchu Fatal Shadows, pretty much the best Tenchu games. I mean, after that, I think Tenchu kind of fell off, but yeah. Origami is your game if you like Tenchu. Assault Spy. This is one I kind of bought because I saw this on, I remember it was on YouTube one day, right? And I saw this game on the NIS America channel. It was advertising it, and I was looking at it. I was like, "Oh, this is coming," because at the time I was on PS4 only, mostly on PS4, right? And I saw this game. I was like, "Oh shit, this game looks dope." Oh, it's only on PC. So this game till this day is still a PC exclusive. Assault Spy. I think they should bring this to console, but yeah. Assault Spy is essentially like a hack and slash game like DMC or Bayonetta, if you've ever played those. Yeah. So if you like those character action games, pick up Assault Spy. Let's see. Blood is one of those games that again I bought because I was actually playing a lot of these older first person shooters. So older looking first person shooters. So I played like Ion Fury, which I actually have on here. I played what was the other game? It's Ion Fury. There was Duke Nukem 3D, the remaster I guess for it. Played that, enjoyed it, and I was like, yo, I like this style. It's like the build engine. They call it the build engine first person shooters. And I saw a review for this game, and you know, it just looked really cool, and I just decided to pick it up because it would be I know it would be something that. So I really like these games, the build engine games, and the art style. Just really says something to me. So like I said, we're not gonna go over every game, but we're gonna go over most of this. We're gonna go over gonna go over a decent amount of stuff here. So. Cognition is another one of those games I bought for what was it? It was it's point and click. Yeah, there we go. Point and click adventure game. This one is actually an episodic game. So I think when this first came out, they released it episodically. Shit like that. For those of you that like detective, shit like Still Life, Postmortem, and shit like that. I don't know if you guys heard about those games, but if you like games like those, you'll probably like Cognition. Sherlock Holmes, right? Sherlock Holmes, and stuff like that. You'll dig that. Coffee Talk is interesting. It's another interesting game that I actually bought because played the demo, loved it. It's a lot like Valhalla. If you guys have ever played Valhalla, it's a lot like Valhalla. Definitely check it out if you like Valhalla. I actually have Valhalla on here. Well, very, very chilled game. If you want to just relax and just mellow out, this is the game to do it. Okay. We got Cyberpunk, the best game of all time. Oh man, Cyberpunk, let me tell you. Look, this is not a bad game, bro. This is not a bad game, but I think the expectations was so high for Cyberpunk that it just blew the roof off. Blew the fucking roof off. And CD could not fucking they just couldn't get to that level of they couldn't get to that level of hype. It just wasn't possible. They couldn't get to that level, man. So yeah, man. But Cyberpunk, not a bad game at all. Not a bad game whatsoever. But yeah, I advise he play it on PC because yeah, the console versions are kind of shit. I mean, especially the last generation versions. Yeah. Let's see what else. Like I said, I like my GOG library so much more because it just is so much more interesting than my Steam library. My Steam library has a lot of good shit on it, but like my GOG library just has those games that just hit different. I don't know why. It just, maybe it's the way to display the titles on here, or I don't know, but I just, you know, shit hits different on GOG. Okay. Corpse Party 2, Dead Patient. Never played the first Corpse Party. I definitely should because I know these games are very story driven. So I probably will buy the first Corpse Party on here. I played Corpse Party Blood Drive. Yep, I enjoyed that game, but I didn't know what was going on because it's a story based game, and I played it and it was like the last game in the series or some shit. So, Corpse Party 2 is a little horror game. Yeah, don't know too much on it. Haven't played it much, but yeah, it's on PC. Yep. See what else we got going on here. We got the original Dead Space, of course. That's we don't even need to go over that one. That's just masterpiece. Deadly Premonition, janky Japanese horror game that I've yet to play, but I always hear good things. Demon Stone, one of those Forgotten Realm D&D games, but this one is actually an action RPG and not turn-based. So, haven't played it. I actually have this one on PS2, and yeah, haven't played it. Can't say anything on it, but thought the cover looked really fucking cool, so bought it because of that. Had to get Fear, man. Fear is one of those games that, bruh, when you play it, you're gonna really appreciate the love that they put into this game. I mean, no other Fear game, I feel like, is as atmospheric and scary, I mean, to a degree, as Fear 1. Fear 1 was so scary when it first came out, bro. I was fucking like shitting in my pants because this game came out when I was 10 years old. So I was a scaredy cat back then. Super scaredy cat back then. This game is just super creepy. But still, well, I guess it's not creepy now, but for those people that are little wussies, it might scare you more than you want. Okay, so I pretty much got the entire Hitman collection, Hitman Contracts, Hitman Codename 47, Hitman Absolution, which actually I got for free, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. Hitman games are really good. Well, I don't got the entire Hitman collection, but I got most of them, I guess. But yeah, the Hitman games are really good. Stealth, sandboxes, lots of replayability, lots of experimental gameplay, just fun. Got one of the Higurashi games. So if you guys don't know, this is actually one of the most violent fucking visual novels I've ever seen in my life. I mean, not visual novels, but animes. Higurashi is super fucking violent. I mean, it's really cute, but it's really violent. So, just make sure you got the stomach to watch that shit, the anime. Now, I don't know about the visual novel. I just kind of got this for free. So, if anybody's actually played it, tell me what you think. Hellpoint got for free. Gun I bought because I loved it back in the day on PSP. I was actually surprised they had this on PC. I didn't even know they had that on PC. Honey Pop 2, which I don't even know why I bought it because I didn't even finish Honey Pop 1, but I got Honey Pop 2. Picked up the Jazz Jackrabbits. This is the collection, and this is Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Now, as far as Jazz Jackrabbit, I think I bought this because I saw something with the Epic, developers, Epic Games developers. They were talking something about this game, and I thought the gameplay looked really fun, so I just bought it. Jade Empire, a classic game that never got a chance to play back in the day because it was only on Xbox and PC. Ion Fury, which is the game I was talking about before with the build engine. See here, pretty fun game. I actually quite enjoy this game. It's pretty fun. Jenny LeClue, the Detective Vu. This was another one of those point and click adventure games. Like I said, I'm a sucker for these games, so I like to buy them. Jill of the Jungle was free. Got the Cow Kangaroo trilogy. King of Fighters 13, which I was actually surprised was on GOG, but it is. So definitely pick it up. They deserve the cash because King of Fighters 13 is a fantastic game. Got all the, I believe on here I have all of the I forgot what they I forgot the developer. Let's see, what is the developer? Animation Arts, right? So I got the Animation Arts not trilogy, but they have a bunch of games. Animation Arts has like shit ton of games, right? And I literally got all their games on here. Got the entire package. So every game that Animation Arts ever released, I bought because I played Lost Horizon. Really liked it. Didn't finish it, but I liked it. And like I said, guys, I'm a sucker for point and click adventure games. So I have to, if I see a point and click adventure game, I gotta get it. It's just I don't know why it's like that, but I just really like those games. Got all not all, but I got most of the Trails of Cold Steel games. Got Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel. This game, I feel like this is still the best Trails game. Like, I don't know if this is gonna ever be a Trails game that tops this one. But yeah, this game is absolutely fantastic. If you have not played it and you like JRPGs, please just stop what you're doing and try it out. It's an amazing game. Got Trails of Cold Steel 3, which I'm currently playing right now. Got Trails 4, which just bought because I love the series, had to support. Longest Journey. Again, point and click fanatic, so I had to buy it. This is actually a game I seen on Vita, wanted to get it, but never got it on Vita, but got it on Steam. GOG. So, bet you guys never knew MGS2 was on PC. Yeah, it's actually on PC, and you can buy it on GOG. It's pretty decent port, so nothing too bad. So yeah, man. And this is the rest of my stuff here. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about everything. Runaway, like I said, I'm a freaking fanboy for these kinds of games, so I had to get it. Secret Files, I just fucking love these games. Like, I'm like talking about freaking adventure games just making me so fucking giddy. But yeah, I love adventure games. So yeah, this is all my shit right here. So the Suffering, which I actually didn't even know was on PC, and there we go. Of course, The Witcher 3, got like 2 copies of it. So I have actually a funny story about The Witcher 3, right? The Witcher 3, when I first bought this game, I bought the standalone version with the DLC, right? And then when I bought it, so I already had the game on PS4. When I had the game on PS4, I barely played it. Got the game on PC and just fucking loved it, right? So this is the version that I ended up playing the most. What ended up happening was when I played The Witcher 3, they came out with a little program, CD came out with a little program and said, okay, if you have any of the games, any of the Witcher versions, the Game of the Year version on PlayStation or Xbox, you can redeem it. I don't know about Switch, but you can redeem it on your PC by connecting your GOG account, by connecting your PSN account to GOG. And you can redeem the game and get a free version of the Game of the Year edition on PC. So I was like, holy shit, I literally just bought this game on PC like 2 months ago. and then, you know what I'm saying, here we go, I could just redeem the Game of the Year version, get all my content. It's like, oh man, really? But yeah, that's how I ended up having 2 versions of the game. Really do enjoy Witcher 3 a lot. If you have not played it, please try it out. It's a fantastic game. I actually didn't like it at first, but once I started to play it, it really became one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And most of the stuff here is just mostly Dion Falcom stuff. Yeast 1, Yeast 2, Yeast Oath Felgana, Yeast Ark and the this Vi, this Vi game. These are all Neon Falcom stuff. And yeah. So that is my GOG collection. Like I said, I like my GOG collection a lot more than my Steam collection, even though I have more Steam games than I do GOG games. But I don't know, it's just something about buying games on GOG versus buying games on, you know, Steam. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. You already know I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little collection video. I had to go through it quick because I didn't want to make a super long video, but it's probably super long. And yeah, man, Strategist 418. I love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.